FBG Butta say he pulled a gun out on FBG Duck before. He pulled the blick out on him, but he didn't hurt him, He said they got in a dispute because, Butta got a baby by Duck's sister. And I guess when Duck found out, he didn't like that. Hit the like button. We're going to talk about this. Goal on this video, 1,500 likes. I think a lot of people need to hear about this because Butta kind of opened himself up and kind of talked about that, So hit the like button and it helped with the algorithm. So I'm going to give you a second to hit the like button. As you can see, I'm in here doing interviews. I got a lot of dope content. Gonna get ready and be coming out very soon. But Butta said that he pulled the blick out on FBG Duck, Duck hemmed him up, grabbed all up on him, was ready to put knuckles on him and all kind of shit because he found out that he had a baby with his sister and he didn't like that shit. He said he ran across the street to go get a gun, but people calmed him down. Like, what the fuck you on? K.I. and them, nobody knew what he was on. He went and got a gun from them. And then they realized it was for Duck and they told him, boy, you better calm your ass down. I thought that was strong for him to open up and be that vulnerable and tell you about his personal life like that. This ain't the same as telling about somebody else, to say shit like that. I thought that was strong, You can tell he got a lot of love for Duck because he says a lot of things about Duck in a way. He spoke of Duck in a glowingly manner, And he got on that stand for Duck. He didn't say anything about Oak Block, but I was told, Mama Duck being there is one of the reasons why he really did that shit, Regardless of whatever he said in the past, I was told, he did that because of the love for Duck and shit like that. Even though he didn't speak on O Block, he still got on that stand, And I think he did that because he just loved those people like that so much. He took a lot of backlash for that shit. A lot of people told me, man, look, don't nobody care about that kind of shit, man. Look, the internet don't care about that shit. And I'm not sure, but that's what somebody told me. Another thing I noticed when I watched that interview is that, a lot of things happened once Duck died. You can tell Duck was strong. He had a big impact. When Duck was here, everybody was together. It looked like everybody was together. Maybe not, but it looked like it. When he passed away, things changed. Cass lost his life due to gun violence. FBG kind of slowed down a little bit on the internet. They wasn't as big as they was in the beginning, even though they created a lot of this. They kind of tilted a little bit on the internet and shit like that, and things like that. A lot of shit happened. Duck was so strong. His presence was so strong. Think about it. His murder unraveled and solved other murders, Duck losing his life was the reason, people really know what happened to K.I., O.D. Perry, Modell. These are murders that were solved inside of that courtroom, basically. So he had a real strong impact, And a lot of people don't understand that he one of the guys that really blew up on his own. He didn't have World Star, Baller Alert, Shade Room, and shit like that behind him. He did a lot of that, buzz in himself, strictly because his music traveled. That shit was walking across state lines and shit, But I wanted to bring that to your attention. Butta talks about pulling a gun out, ready to almost take Duck's life. Because Duck hemmed him up and shit like that. But that's his big brother, and he had love for him, and they kind of got past that and became family again. And it shows you that Duck cared about his family. Duck ain't one of them motherfuckers laying all up on his sister and all kind of shit like that. From the story that Butta told, I thought that was a strong personal story, and I thought that was dope that Butta opened himself up. Y'all get a chance, go check that interview out. But I wanted to bring that to your attention. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I got some new interviews gonna drop soon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's on me too. Blah, 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 blah.